I feel like that's the only appropriate way to start this flipping video on that, man, because I'm absolutely been flipping beduffled, kerfuffled, flipping. My brain is in disarray. I needed a moment to calibrate my flipping brain and that, bro, because I cannot believe what I'm reading, fam. Now, if you guys know over on these sides of the world and that, man, case I left aside, man. Now, I thought that that would be at least the main talking point for at least the next 2 weeks and that, like, nothing crazier would happen than that moment right there and that, fam. Now, news travels fast and people also get over it at the exact same pace and that, bruv, but never in a million years did I think that this would be the next talking point on the flipping internet and that, bro. Let's get flipping into it. We got man like, oh, Maisy and that, fam. You know what I'm saying? The main spokesperson for the jobless and that, man. Let's see what one.
Girlfriend cheated on me with her cousin. Now, I'm not gonna drop no...
One more time. One more time. Alright.
No names or anything, but y'all know who she was. You know, I posted with her, you know, obviously she's my ex now. I don't even know why I say girlfriend, bro. We made content together. We dated for a couple years and all of that ended recently, bro. I had to call it quits, bro. As of last week.
Okay, I'm sorry, bro. There's no way, bro. Like, you didn't get cousin effing energy, like, within those whole 4 years, 3 years, 2 years. You never got cousin effing energy, bro. Like, what we doing? Like, what we doing? There's no way. There was signs. There were signs. There were signs, and you chose to ignore them because there's no way. There were signs, and I'm a person that says you never know anyone 100% because you don't even know yourself 100%. There's too many scenarios within the world and that, bro. Like, there's a million billion scenarios that a human being can be put in, so there's no way for you to really know your true self because you haven't been in every situation. It's impossible. But at the same time, there's no way, bro. You saw signs. You saw signs. Anyone can change at any moment, but you saw signs and you chose that.
I had to call it quits, bro. I caught her cheated on me in my house. Keep in mind, I pay all the bills in this motherfucker, bro, and she had the audacity to cheat on me with her blood cousin.
Now, cousin is crazy, but is it first cousin or is it third cousin? No, I'm just...
Oh, Maisy, don't make me.
I'm playing. That's disgusting.
Exactly.
This is sick.
No.
What the hell is going on in the streamer world? Now, I don't think this is going to be a hot or controversial take, but cheating is bad. Shocker. Surprise, right? The act of committing yourself to a person and then turning your back on that commitment is a terrible, terrible thing to do. But there are definitely things that can make it worse. You could cheat on somebody on their birthday. You could do emotional cheating. You could cheat with maybe somebody's op. But this situation has to be by far the worst combination of factors to make this the ultimate cheating situation that I've ever heard. Streamer I Am Not Kenneth came to the internet and exposed.
If you're a man with a girlfriend, would you rather your girlfriend cheat on you with your dad or her cousin? Or if you're a woman, would you rather your guy cheat on you with your mom or his cousin? I actually don't know which is worse, bro. No kizzy. To be honest, it's probably cousin, bro. Like, that's literal the I word, bro. Like, why are we talking about the I word and that, bro? What the hell? Like, why is this in the streaming world, bro?
His girlfriend or ex-girlfriend, Kat, a streamer that is on the rise.
Sorry, not gonna lie, yeah. You see these flipping things that hang down like drapes and that, bro? There always was something about them. When I saw them, I was like, there's something about her we don't know about. No offense to anyone else that may have this, but the extra hairs, normally there's more here, bro. Normally it's just like 4. When it's like 4 and there was bare space in between each of them, bro, I was like, what the hell is that, bro? Like, I don't know. Put it somewhere, man. Like, the hell? Man just had 4 strands of hair. Yo, she had like 4 strands of hair, bro, just hanging down. This is a bit better because there's a lot of them, but there's times where she just has like 4. And I'm like, there's something about her we don't know about, bro. This explains it because I never rocked with it.
For cheating on him with a blood cousin. And not just a blood cousin, but in their own home, his own home, in which he was paying all the bills. I don't think it can get any worse than that. But it probably will. If you're new to this and you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button and join the community. Do not cheat on this community by not subscribing and going to another content creator for your source of unemployed news. Now, back into the video.
So lately, bro, I've been noticing she's always on FaceTime with this, bro, and it's her cousin, bro. She's always on FaceTime with her cousin, but it's like, what normal person would think that's weird? Like that's her cousin. Like, I thought it was on some normal ass, Like, you know, like I guess I didn't realize that they were sleeping on the phone together, that every time I would come near her, she would go on mute or whatever. But that's not the point. She was in the shower and I heard her talking on FaceTime. So that was like a red flag. So I walked near that restroom, like this is my restroom. Then there's like another room and another restroom over there. I walked near that restroom. The doors are locked, which was also suspicious because why are you locking the doors? But I heard her say the word gains, as in like gym gains, and I heard yams come out her mouth. And once I heard that, I'm like, who are you on FaceTime with, and why are you talking about yams, man?
Listen, the two of my sisters talk on the phone 24/7. To this day, I've never heard any of them be in the bathroom and talk to each other and that. So from the time the two of the closest people that I know aren't doing ish like that, bro, if I see that from anyone else, that's suspicious behavior. You get me? And all of us live different lives. We all have different dynamics, 100%. But it's not normal in my world. So I'm going to question that, bro. Already, you're speaking to another guy, family or not, in the shower. Like, come on now, man. Pattern up, bro. There's something going in. I don't care. There's something going. I don't care if it's your dad, your brother, that's weird.
In the shower on FaceTime with somebody talking about gains with yams? I don't know. If you thought that was the worst of it, I promise you, it only gets worse from here.
So basically, I have like a little cat litter box, but it's like a AI advanced $900 litter box that has a camera for some reason, and it's in her restroom. So I was able to connect to that shit, and I basically seen her at the mirror of her restroom with her phone plopped up. You know, the FaceTime shit was on, her camera was on, and she was on FaceTime just showing straight yams to that nigga. Like I'm talking about 360s in the camera, grabbing yams, just everything, bro. Just butt ass naked, bro. And at that moment, bro, my heart sunk, bro. I was like,
No. He was smiling. Listen. He was smiling at the start a bit when he was starting to tell the story, bro. His voice cracked slightly like 3 times there, bro. No. He's getting flashbacks. No, this hurt him still. Yeah. This man might have just awoke a flipping demon, fam. You see the red there in that, fam. You man might have just arose a demon in that, fam. Chat to them, bro. He's going to be coming out the abyss, bro. He's going to be on demon
just
time.
Showing straight yams to that nigga. Like I'm talking about 360s in the camera, grabbing yams, just everything, bro. Just butt ass naked, bro. And at that moment, bro, my heart sunk.
At that moment, bro, like, bro, he sounds like he's gonna cry, fam. At that moment, bro.
Grabbing yams, just everything, bro. Just butt ass naked, bro. And at that moment, bro, my heart sunk, bro. I was like, damn, it's GG's. She just cheated on me.
Now, can you show your nude image to your cousin while in the bathroom mirror as you make gym gains? No. And that might be a hot take to some people, but that's definitely not where I'm seeing these things going. And not that it just stops there, because apparently it gets much worse and it gets totally inexcusable.
I mean, to be honest, he did say cheat, but how far does the cheating go? Oh, that's true, because there's different kinds of cheating, but the way it's getting worse and worse, that man definitely, yeah.
Wow, hello.
Well, the deeper down the rabbit hole we go.
Because I didn't want to make it seem like I knew and I caught her and she was going to try to play victim. So I walked up to her room. I knocked on the door. I was like, let me see your phone real quick. I grabbed her phone and I noticed her like grabbing that shit, like, but like not really grabbing it in like a way where like she made it obvious she was hiding something. So I just grabbed it and sped walked to my room, and then I locked my door. And that's when she started banging on my door saying, Kenneth, open the door. Give me my phone.
Wait a minute, because I don't know. Maisy might read this. If it does, man. I can't bother. I'll just skip it. No matter what happens, we can't have any hidden resentment or bad feelings that could F our bond up. If we go through a breakup or some, obviously it might not feel good, but no matter what, we can't have hidden resentment after or once niggas get their next relationship or anything. If we feel some, we gotta say it and talk about it. TV on both sides. You feel me? I'm just started. Can we return this momentarily? But yeah, the promise is a that promise is a hard one to keep. Crazy. Oh. Favorite cuz. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm closer. Can you open the door, please? Hello? Kenneth!
Yeah, GG's.
Hello?
Yeah, GG's.
Kenneth! Please?
Yeah, GG's. Like, I be thinking this isn't gonna go nowhere, Not because neither of us don't want it, but because it can't, and that be effing me up. Like on some real, I really wish we.
Please.
I really wish we just weren't cousin. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay. Like you know, I don't get it. Like there's barriers, right? Like I get it. Like you might see a girl, you might fall in love with a da. But if that's your cousin, if that's your homie's girl, bruv, if that's your brother's wife, bruv, there's already barriers there to tell you do not go any further. So for you to now move those barriers out the way and continue walking down this flipping treacherous path, fam. Nah, human beings are different.
Please, open the door. Let's talk.
Human beings, there's nothing to talk about, fam. It's over. You're done. Shout out Illuminati. You're done. There's no way you can get out of this one. Like, bro,
That's like a psychopath, gang.
Can we talk, please?
Like you really are fucked up in the
Can we
head.
talk, please?
Nah, gang, we're good. I'm
Just
good.
open the door.
I'm good off of you, bro. Get on my house.
Open the door.
Get on my house, bro.
Can I talk to you, please? Can I please open the door? Let's talk first. Let me just talk to you.
No, this is it, gang.
Okay, that's fine. Let me talk to you, though. Can we have a conversation?
What's that old expression?
Can I have a conversation? Hey, listen to that
If
dog.
you go
Man.
looking, you're gonna find out exactly what you were looking for. Yeah, this is nasty. When Kenneth decided to take this young woman's phone,
Nah. If it's like little minor signs, cool. But you literally saw her showing yams to a whole nother. Like at that point, bro, like you might as well, fam. Like, the hell, like you pretty much know the
you were
truth.
looking for. Yeah, this is nasty. When Kenneth decided to take this young woman's phone and lock himself in his room and record it, it's something that I don't necessarily agree with. I'm not a invasion of privacy type of person, but he finds very weird, strange, relationship-coded text messages between the first cousin, the blood cousin, and Kat, his girlfriend. And we'll get into the details of that in a second, but this is a gut-wrenching way to find out, to say the least. Finding out that your partner is cheating on you is one thing, but to find out that it was their blood cousin.
And the more she said that, bro, I was digging through her phone, nigga. I went through hidden. I went through everything, bro. And I seen tons of explicit photos from her and him. And then I went through the text messages and it was of explicit photos from her and.
How does this happen? So maybe it wasn't even a case, yeah, where, because like I said, when someone's your family, when someone's your friend's wife or bro, there's already barriers there. Maybe they knew the barriers there, but they just were doing things like this. That you know them ones where you just catch someone's eye in the right way. Like this is what I'm saying in that, bro. This is what I'm saying in terms of if someone was together or some people were together and they're separated and da. Like all it takes for them is to be in the right place at the right time and look at each other the right way, and it's raps, bro. Not even just if you were together before, just in general, bro. All, bro, the right angle, the right look, and the right twinkle in your eye and them thing there, fam. And you're ignoring all signs in that, fam, and just going ham. So maybe that's what happened with these guys. They were dancing around. The touch, you know, like in the movies or the cartoons or whatever in that, fam, when they touch each other a certain type of way and that, or look at each other in a certain type of way in that, fam. And it's like all the signs and all the red flags and that just went out the head and that, fam. And here we are.
And then I went through the text messages and there was a bunch of weird shit going on, bro. Like she was talking about that nigga being boyfriend material. She was saying she feels a disconnect from Kenneth. She was saying all types of shit, bro. And honestly, bro, I wanted to crash out at that moment, but obviously I couldn't because I would go to jail. And you know, yeah, I'm a good civilian. I'm not gonna crash out over a girl, but it was sick to see, to be honest, bro. Like I took pictures of all the pictures she took for him, all the pictures he sent her, the text messages, everything, bro. It's all on my phone.
Yeah, we have the short far as well, but today that one ain't appropriate for this flipping video, bro. We're using the okay. What I was about to say was about to sound crazy. Never mind.
Just in case she wants to fucking deny or lie to me. It was all on my phone.
Now, at some point in the video, I probably am going to be more serious about this dynamic that's going on. But as you go through these text messages, there's some deeply troubling stuff going on here. I challenge you to pause them and read them and take away what you can take away. But ultimately, there is a deeper connection that these two cousins feel for each other. It's definitely more romantic than it is a love that you would have for a family member. Young woman Kat does give some acknowledgement as to, you know, the dynamic that she does have with her cousin in her attempt to apologize and explain to her now ex-boyfriend Kenneth what was going on in those text messages.
I'm so sorry, Kenneth.
I don't care.
Yeah, this is crazy to me, man. I don't even agree with forcing people to like be religious and da, but now these men need to be baptized, take shahada, something, man. They need to do something. Because this ain't right. Their family members need to see this, man, and really sit you two down. This is the type of stories and that where they're gonna abandon their family and go live in some next city together with themselves and that, man. You know what I'm saying? Disconnected from both sides of the family and da, bro. Living some next anyway.
Now ex-boyfriend Kenneth, what was going on in those text messages.
I'm so sorry, Kenneth.
I don't care. You can't. There's nothing you can say to me right now. You did what you
Those
did. You
tears
gotta
sound
fix that. You gotta
fake.
go.
This is something that I only did recently. Just know that in all of my relationships, I've always loved you a lot. And
Bro, fake ass tears, man. Crocodile ass tears.
just know that in all of my relationships, I've always loved you. And I care for you a lot, you know that? I'm sorry, babe.
I don't care.
I've always had close relationships since we was young. And I think, like, on some mentally fucked up shit, I think, like, we had some psychological shit going on when we were young because, like, when we was little chicks, like, before even puberty, like, we were, like, really close to where, like, some of our, family members would notice it. And
Also, it's the family members' fault then. If they were young and they were doing certain things, you need to dead that right there, bro. Or maybe they did at the same time. You don't know the whole full story. That's why I be trying not to judge people. Like, certain people be judging people like they know the full story and that. Fam. At the same time, you can't always blame the family and the parents and the dada. You know what I mean? Maybe they did do something. I don't
I
know.
was really having my doubts. And you know, with you, you've always been different than how I wanted you to be. Like,
So you fuck your cousin.
so with that opportunity,
So you fuck your cousin.
He didn't deny it.
So you fuck your cousin. You need help, bro.
Now, of course, there's a part of me that wants to join in on the communal fun of, you know, kicking her back in and talking about all these different things. But like I said, at some point in this video, it does get a little bit serious. Clearly, there is some sort of deep relationship that her and her cousin have that has been stemming from their childhood. I don't want to put this on them, but it most likely stems from some sort of traumatic incident. Again, I'm not going to allude things. I'll let you guys fill in the blanks there. But no matter what, this is not something that you should continue through.
Bro, it might not even been a traumatic experience, bro. Them man might have just been left in a room for way too long by themselves and that, bro. It literally could have just been from that. Left in a room for too long by themselves at a young age. And the kids just get curious and just start doing weird-ish. You know what I mean? Or saw something from somewhere and you get me? It might not even been a trauma. It could have been, but it might not have been as well. Like the hell? It could have just been kids being curious and that. I mean, adults not taking the right time to be observant of the young children that are around.
About a new relationship. If there's things for you to work on that are hindering you from being fully committed to this person, then you should probably work on those. Especially if we're talking about with your cousin, somebody who your significant other is most likely going to open into the relationship with open arms. Like they're not going to think anything of it. The unexpected blind side of the person that you're cheating on me with being a family member gotta be heart-wrenching. And it's definitely something that Kat has to unpack, not only with that other person, but with maybe some sort of person that is a professional in therapy and all this stuff. That part is where it gets crazy. And the sad part about it all is that she did a piss poor job of hiding it. Not just from Kenneth, who, you know, was seeing her walk around and talk to her cousin all types of ways, IRL, you know, not just to him, but also to the community as a whole. She did a piss poor job of hiding the fact that she was seeking others in this relationship.
But back when I was like, I don't even know the age, to be honest. I was young. I was just hitting puberty. Me and my cousin, we kind of had a thing. We kind of had a thing going. But like, it was kind of one-sided though. It was more so me. But like, I remember like, I had a big crush on this nigga because we were best friends. And at the time, being best friends with a guy when I'm just hitting puberty and like my hormones are a little bit like peaking, you know what I'm saying? I kind of associated him with that.
This
is what I'm saying. It might have not even been a traumatic experience, bro. It's just kids being kids and adults not paying enough of flipping attention, man. What the hell? The maddest thing is the only reason I know about her, bro, is because of your rage in that, fam. You know what I mean? The little sis era that people wanted to make a big deal with just one of the females and leave everyone outside of it and that, bro.
Hormones are a little bit like peaking, you know what I'm saying? I kind of associated him with that.
This is disgusting and weird behavior. And even if there is an explanation for what she was going through when she was a child, going through puberty with hormones flying everywhere, etc., which I do think that there is, this should be something that is fleeting. This shouldn't be something that lasts forever. This should be something that is quickly put to the side. And this is damn sure something that
no, but if it goes unchecked, you're gonna keep on doing it. Why do people keep committing crime till they're 40? Because they don't know any different, bro. It has to get checked. That said thing has to get checked. If it goes unchecked, it's gonna keep going on, no matter how old you are, bro. People always think that you become an adult and you just grow up and now all of a sudden you're mature. No, bro. If certain habits go unchecked or your mind just mentally doesn't have a certain switch in that, fam, you're obviously gonna carry on doing dumb ish and that, bro, until you're however many old and that, fam. You get me? Why do you think there's the term man-child and all of that type of stuff and that, fam? If it goes unchecked, you're gonna continue doing it. Play the video. What the
shouldn't be always coming to the internet, a place that is not very understanding and compassionate of the potential ailments of the relationship dynamic that you have going on with your damn cousin. Now, it would be one thing if Kat just kept these things as story times, but she thought that it was cutesy and cool to play in them, which seals the deal for her in any sorts of like compassionate conversations to say like, oh, well, you know, maybe she was going through this, that, and the third, and the fourth. If you were, you wouldn't play into them like she's doing on social media.
First time trying Arby's with my cousin. Take a bite.
I ain't gonna lie, it's not bad. You wanna try some?
Now, the person she was kissing in that video was Kenneth. It wasn't the cousin, but why was...
This is what I'm saying. I'm not rewinding the video. You rewind the video and go listen to what I said at the start. Human beings can change, but this guy saw red flags and chose to ignore them. What the hell are you talking about? You want to do a skit on TikTok where I pretend to be your cousin? Bruv, I could smell it, bruv. You can smell it from a mile away. I knew it, bruv. I knew for a fact there were signs that he saw and he chose to ignore, bro. Ooh, saw, ignore. That's bars.
Okay.
There you go.
But yeah.
Now, the person she was kissing in that video was Kenneth. It wasn't the cousin, but why was the caption this way? And now that all these puzzle pieces aren't just...
And why did she say what she said and that? And Kenneth allowed it. And then you're surprised when she's actually the signs were there, big man. You chose to ignore it.
Just randomly placed all around on the table,
bro.
And they're coming together. The community at large is starting to criticize her, and rightfully so. Nobody, and I do mean nobody, is on her side.
It's not a fucking mistake when you fuck your family member. Like, oopsie, I accidentally fucked my cousin. What?
Isn't this the other little sis? Man said family dysfunction. Chat to them and that, man. It's all going left and that, bro. Internet painting mad narratives with Rage and Yana. She's she's doing the big eye in the big 2026 and that, bro. And yeah, isn't she the one that had like colored hair but half and half or something like that or whatever?
I accidentally fucked my cousin for months on end. And I was living off all my boyfriend's income the whole time and not telling him, whoopsie, regular mistake, I'm just a girl. No, that's not how it fucking works. Well, I would imagine already.
Why does she have two mics as well? The headphone mic and the thingy mic. Which one she's
told you on my chat, her entire family cut her off. Everyone except for her cousin. So the only person who's letting her stay somewhere is... I'm not gonna get into it. I'm not lying though. Why are you lying? Do you want me to play the voice memos for you, gang?
Oh, rah. The family... Obviously, like I said, I don't know the family dynamic, but I don't know if you should cut her off. Like, I hope the family at least had a conversation with her and her cousin at an adult age, bro. But sometimes family have this tendency of you disgrace the family and then we just disown you type of thing, bro. But at the same time, if this was from childhood, like, you guys definitely played a part without a doubt. You know what I mean? To some degree. So hopefully they did have a conversation with her at an adult age and that, brother, and didn't just cut her off, because that's deep as well, fam. You know what I'm saying? Because now that's even gonna, now all of a sudden and that, bruv, she has no family. The only person that was ever there for her in her life was a cousin. Bruv, you think that issue's gonna stop, bro? Now she's looking at him as a flipping hero, bruv. Captain Save-A-Hole. Like, you know what I mean? Like, now they're gonna go even crazy, bro.
Hello.
It's not funny. It's genuinely not funny. But honestly though, like, yeah, man, that's the only person that was there for me in that, bro. She probably feels even a deeper connection to him now, fam. No cap. No
yeah,
cap.
voice memos from her mom. I have so much shit that y'all haven't even known. I swear on my fucking mom's life. I have so much shit that I can't show the streams. I'll probably get fucking sued. Dang, I know so much more than you, bro. It's not even funny.
I'm supposed to be on here talking about some 007, watching the Summer Game Fest. We gotta talk about motherfuckers fucking their fucking cousin and shit, nigga. I feel bad for the boyfriend, cuz, like, how can you trust a girl ever again after that shit? Like that nigga is scarred for life. Cause let me tell you something with relationships. Like, relationships, it's not on, like a lot of the times, you feel me, y'all start arguing. She was probably on his ass about bitches he was texting up throughout the years and shit, problems and shit, only for the whole time to be fucking on your cousin. Gang, I hope that doesn't fuck you up for life. And I'm sorry you went through that shit, because that's some bullshit, no cap.
Primate Page, another young lady streamer in the game, also came to the internet and said that she's disappointed in Kat and she will no longer be collaborating with the person that she once thought was just another one of the cool girls.
Also, Aki, stop with the little sis jokes. Oh, I'm breaking into gentry. The hell? So nobody knew this happened until yesterday, so don't hate fam.
She does bring up another good point, saying that another streamer, Arky, shouldn't be calling her little sis anymore. The streaming space is just so weird with these relationship dynamics between men and women, also throwing in some sort of like familial coded verbiage and all this other stuff like that. It's really strange, it's really disgusting, and
yeah, this is an unemployed smart nigga, bro. Man said verbiage in that, bro. Chat to them, man. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Dynamics between men and women, also throwing in some sort of like familial coded verbiage and all this other stuff like that. Okay. It's really strange. It's really disgusting. And really the person that we have to thank in this situation is Kat. And I do think your Rage's point was also very good about, you know, not being able to trust a woman anymore after this. At the beginning of the video, I talked about how cheating is one thing, but when you add all those other factors onto it, it can make it hit even harder. And I don't know if there's a harder factor in this than you doing this with a family member. Because you may be able to be skeptical of the best friend or other dynamics and relationships that a partner maintains, but what do you say when it becomes a family member? How do you genuinely call out somebody for having a too close dynamic with somebody that they share blood with? Because you would think that the blood would stop anything that's weird going on, but in this situation, it just didn't. So I know that young man is going through hell trying to wrap his mind around it, and he's got a long road ahead of him, but he does have some people that will assist him on that long road. Blackboy Max decided that he was going to host an E-Day, and this is where the internet is not serious, to help Kenneth get over this heartbreak.
Bro, Jim is not.
Bro, the streaming world has been doing this from the beginning of time and that, man. Two people break up, Kaisen that's their therapist and that, bro, or some dumb issue where it's like some relationship that's not even really a relationship, like Speed and what was my girl's name? I forgot her name and that, man. But KSI did like a whole therapy thing, and you know what I mean? Like, it's all dumb. Did I say KSI?
Saving this, bro. Jim is not the issue, bro. There was nothing wrong with you. It was just, in my opinion, you just chose wrong, bro. And you manifested this. You know that, right? Did you see the TikTok? Why was you pretending to be her cousin?
You think that was my idea?
That was her idea.
It doesn't matter if it was your idea or not. From the time you hear your girl saying, oh yeah, pretend to be my cousin and we're gonna kiss and that, man. That should whoa. Like the hell, bruv? Like the Joker, Harley Quinn, like demented relationship and that, bruv, like Asylum, like the hell? Yeah, it's not my idea, bruv. Okay. That makes everything better, bruv. I don't know, man. The hell? And like Max said, you chose wrong, bro. All of you men that are like, all my days, women ain't shit and women don't do this. Bruv, you chose wrong, bro. Unlucky. It happens in that. Go again. There's 1,000,001 women out here and that, bro. More than that even, fam. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, the hell, you chose wrong, go again.
It's like a weird situation, because, like, she never really wanted to, like, claim me as a boyfriend on the internet.
Yo, I need to, I can pretty much stop here, bro. I can pretty much stop here. She didn't want to claim you on the internet, and she's asking you to do TikToks pretending to be a cousin. And get this guy out.
So like we would just agree that like we could like call each other everything else but boyfriend and girlfriend. So that's why we would like do sister or cousin. Well, like honestly, like I agreed because like I don't know. I don't know why I agreed.
Now, during the stream, Blackboy Max talks about it, and ultimately he discovers that the situation is worse than we could have ever thought. Not only is it revealed that it was Kat's idea to do the whole kissing cousin Arby situation.
Why does everyone keep saying it's her idea? It doesn't matter whose flipping idea it was. That should have been a red flag from the jump. And then you won't call each other boyfriend and girlfriend, but you'll call each other sister and brother. What the flip is going on, bro? This is the type of issue that makes me not even want to blow up, bro. It's like, yo, you know what? I'm cool being a low-key flipping content creator. Watch my videos, got my little community and that, fam, and just stay like this, fam. Because what the hell is going on?
It's also revealed that they now have matching tattoos together. I swear to God, young people be doing whatever.
What are you? Come on. No! Wait. No homo. We got matching tattoos. Bro. Hey, don't get.
You did not need to do all of that, bro. You could have just stood on the chair and lifted up one leg like this. Like, what the hell?
Matching tattoos, that's a curse.
But all hope isn't lost, though. I think that the E-date actually did do very well, and Kenneth is having the opportunity to laugh through his pain to try to get over the evils of what his ex-girlfriend Kat did to him with her cousin.
What's your name?
My name is Jordan. What is your name?
My name is Kenneth.
I got an uncle named Kenneth.
I was about to say this. No girl is going to take you serious. Like, from girls knowing about this in real life is one thing. Girls knowing about it on the internet and you doing e-dates on the internet, bro, they're clowning you even extra, bro. The hell?
Mm-hmm.
Where you from?
I'm from California.
Oh, for sure. I mean,
What the fuck? Whoa. Are you laughing at me?
Now, I do think that there's always some sort of bigger message to take out of these things. One, there's some traumas that Kat does need to work through. Again, I don't know what happened specifically in their past, but things I've heard of in other situations that are kind of like this are mostly based out of some sort of trauma, schmexual trauma, to be more explicit about the whole situation. So I'm hoping that's not the case, but if it is, hell, even if it isn't, I'm hoping that she seeks the help that she needs in order to get through this situation. I think it is still fucked up at the end of the day that she is like committing to people and then ultimately using the trust that she has garnered with them to then take advantage of them to have a relationship with her cousin. That's disgusting. It's despicable, all of those things. But clearly there's something going on up here that she needs to work through. The other thing is that we need to get away from this content that is like, can't say the word on YouTube, but playing into this familial dynamic. It's too gooned out. It's way too gooned out. And in reality, there could be somebody who is actually wanting to do these things.
Bro, everything starts off harmless, bro, and then it gets blown out of proportion, bro, and gets taken to the most extreme level in that, man. Because like I said, even with the Your Rage situation, he wasn't only doing this Lil Sis thing with just Yana. He was doing it with like 4 other girls, 5 other girls, but people only made it a big deal with Yana. Then it got really weird. And now we have this with the cousin situation. So it's like people are automatically going to connect that with that. And since Your Rage was in it and he knew Kat and he was calling Yana Lil Sis, and then people are going to find a way to overly connect everything together and that and make it one flipping big mixing pot. You know, the witch and that, bro, when she's brewing that whole flipping big pot and there's just, it looks green and there's smoke coming out and all types of potions and that's the disaster that's been cooked up right here and that, fam. You know what I mean? So even things that don't have to do with the next person, they're still going to connect it to them because, hey, yeah, you would with her. How come you didn't know? It's just a mess.
Behind closed doors, and we don't know because it's for content's sake and content purposes. That's not interesting. That's not entertaining. It's actually really, really disgusting. But at the end of the day, this is a disgusting behavior from somebody who needs some sort of help, somebody who had a career ahead of her, but I know for a fact this will be a career ender for her because I don't know how.
Not gonna lie, I don't have that much faith in the internet. She should be, but I don't have that much faith in the internet.
Come back from this situation at all, especially with the circles that she was running in. There's no way they let her back in after this. We've got to start paying attention.
Oh, no. Maybe not her circles, but she plays the cards right, unfortunately. I feel like she could make a comeback. I don't believe in the internet to do that.
At all, especially with the circles that she was running in. There's no way they let her back in after this. We've got to start paying attention to some of these tropes and things that people play into when it comes to content creation, because it may not be for the clicks and the views all the time. It may truly and genuinely be because you want to smash up on your cousin. It may be that.
Yeah, man. And this is why when I was reacting to shout out contrast and that, bro, I don't even know why I'm even making this contrast. Or even bringing him into it. But he was talking about ADD, bro, and like having a thing for girls with ADHD and ADD and da. And I don't know if he had one of these conditions or whatever and that, bro, but the song came out to be pretty harmless and that, fam. You know what I'm saying? He was just showing love to that community. But at the same time, I was very skeptical of it. And people were like, why were you skeptical? I knew it wasn't anything weird. But bro, the internet is a weird place. So when I see someone talking about they have a thing for girls with ADD and ADHD and they want to do this and that to them, I'm going to look at that sideways, bro. You know what I mean? This is what I'm saying. Like people don't question things. I'm questioning that. Cool, the song was cool, bars cool, reaction, lit, all of that type of stuff. He didn't say anything crazy in there, but at the same time, it is a bit booky that Borski was chatting about liking girls with ADD and ADHD. So I'm going to question that. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with that whatsoever type of thing. But people that ask questions and that until it really goes wrong. But hopefully you guys enjoy that. It's your boy Jazz and I'm out having a bit people, man.